rocking and rolling. Here we are. Welcome, everybody. Guys, the markets, bro, they've been astronomically doing great. Obviously, some altcoins better than others, but regardless, good overall. Let me see. We've been talking about Ords, we've been talking about DEX tokens, we've been talking about OXN or 0xN. All of these things have been pumping massively. So right now, I'm just gonna take a quick little look at the overall, the 24-hour biggest gainers. Our Weave up 16% in the last 24 hours. Mantle up 15%. Flare up 10%. The Graph up 6%. Algorand, WorldCoin up 4%. Fetch AI up 4%. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. Make sure you tap that screen, get those likes, get the show rocking and rolling. And if you want to watch the whole show with the full screen that I'm, everything that I'm showing, make sure you go on over to my YouTube and you can see me over there at Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. So let's keep it rocking and rolling, right? There's one thing that I want to cover with you guys here that I've covered in my previous live. I briefly talked about it in my live this morning, but I want to talk about it again here in this live, and that's about Bitcoin supply really coming towards coming to an end. Not to an end, but the Bitcoin supply really having a big crunch coming here, and it's very important, right? Because people are like, well, why are we gonna how are we gonna get to 150? How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do that? Well, it's actually not that difficult when you look at this breakdown here. Let me see, where did this post go? Here it is. Perfect. This is a post by Crypto Zombie. I've talked about this before. I'll talk about it again. I'll give you my opinions on LCX here in a little bit. Appreciate everybody hitting those follow buttons. Like I said, if you want to watch everything I'm showing on screen, make sure to jump over to my YouTube Blockchain Crusader over there. So Crypto Zombie, right? Big content creator. I've been following him for a long time. I've spoken to him many times in person, hung out with him, personal friend. He talked about how there's a post that came out showing that the Bitcoin ETFs have been buying up 272,000 Bitcoin in the last 28 days. Grayscale has only sold 167,000, right? So that's still a net positive for the accumulation of Bitcoin right now. On top of that, there's only, in the last 28 days, there's only been 25,200 Bitcoin being mined. That is about to be cut in half to about 12,000 and some change here in the less than 60 days, right? So with the amount of accumulation that the ETFs are doing right now, with the happening here in the next 50 something days, less Bitcoin is being created. If Grayscale reduces the amount of Bitcoin that they're selling, which at some point they'll have to ease off on the selling, right? There's only roughly about 2 million Bitcoin on exchanges right now. That 2 million Bitcoins on exchanges are going to get eaten up pretty quickly here with these ETFs skyrocketing the supply and demand for Bitcoin through the roof. And obviously more demand, less supply, Bitcoin price goes up and to the right. Give me a second here, guys. I got to open the door for my dog before it has a total meltdown. Just give me a second here. I'm back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So just if you're looking at the screen, you can see all the numbers there of the Bitcoin that's being mined, amount of Bitcoin is being bought. And this is just in 28 days. This trend continues. The Bitcoin supply is going to shrink very, very quickly. The amount, obviously, that's being produced by miners is definitely going to be cut in half here in a very short period of time as well. So the supply and demand is going to skyrocket. I believe Bitcoin's price could definitely go to 200K this bull run. I've seen a video that supports a $300,000 price prediction based off some very solid math and trend analysis for Bitcoin, the best I've ever seen, to be honest. And it doesn't even consider the super cycle. It still considers the diminishing returns aspect. So it's super bullish in my. So let's jump over to Chainlink. Sorry, LCX. Somebody was talking about LCX. We'll hit Chainlink as well here in just a minute. So let me jump over to my chart. Where are we at? Okay, here we are. Here's my chart. Wait, let me jump. LCX. Here we are. LCX. Here we are. All right. So once again, LCX, as you can see, We are right now currently below the 25 cent level, which is not great. But obviously, this is just a daily candle. We still got an hour left on the day before it closes, so we can still push back up above 25 cents before in the next 50 minutes, which would be good for LCX to close above that level. Like I said, if you want to see the graph, you want to see the chart, you want to see all the stuff, make sure you jump on over to YouTube, Blockchain Crusader. Guys, tap that screen, get those likes. We can get 5,000 likes in here with all of you guys watching. I greatly appreciate it. So right now we've lost 25 cents. The next level of support, if we do not regain that 25 cents before today closes, is 23 cents. We definitely need to hold this local bottom right here. If that is not held, then there's a market structure change. Gonna start dropping back down, and the next target will be 20 cents. So we're still in those levels. We still are under that downward pressure trend line that I showed you guys before. And if we don't get above that, which we tried to get above that today, we went as high as 26 cents, but we were not able to hold that and came right back down. So unless in the next hour LCX pushes up and closes above 25 cents and holds 25 cents, it could drop a little bit lower here in the near future, unless the market has a complete rip to the upside. Crypto Bandit says, I think LCX is due for a jump. It's very possible. It's had a very good consolidation here above the 25 cent level for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like about 2.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks, which is very solid. So it can definitely have a pop, and that's what I'm expecting. But you just can't be biased. That's what I want, but I just can't be biased. Just got to tell you what I'm seeing in the chart right now. Let me catch up here with some of this other. Jordan, welcome. What's going on, Jordan? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping here. Money Gang says Chainlink. Let's go take a look at Chainlink's chart here. Chainlink, where are you at? Chainlink. Here you are. Chainlink. Bam. All right. Real simple, real straightforward for Chainlink right now. Chainlink has had a bounce off its February value area low of $17.65. It has reclaimed its point of control and is moving on its way up. There's going to be some resistance here at around 1916. That was a little bit of a local high. And then the value area high is 1965. We can get above that, then we can start making some newer local highs here. If we lose 1769 and we push back down, then obviously we're going to be heading down, losing the February range and heading lower into some other support levels. I don't see that happening. I think Chainlink is going to have a strong bounce here. Chainlink has been performing very strong and holding its price ranges very, very well. So Chainlink is looking good. It's looking strong right now. What else are we jumping into here? Let me check out the. Sorry about this, guys. I gotta stay up to date. Oops, picked up the wrong tab. Here we are. Here are Sack Nasty. What's going on? Appreciate you over here on the YouTube, Sack Nasty. Greatly appreciate you, man. Always big time supporter. Whoa. Sorry about that, guys. Got a bit of an Amber Alert there. I was just shaking up my entire phone. Let's see. What else are we going to be looking at? What else are you guys asking about here in the chat? Trying to catch up here. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Smash those likes. Get those questions rocking and rolling. In the meantime, let's go take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum. Ethereum broke 3,100 today, so that's bullish. Let's see if we can stay above that. Where's my Ethereum chart? Ethereum. All right, Coinbase, here we are. Bam. Here we are, guys. Look at this thing. Very, very steep uptrend here that I've told you guys about, that we've been following this very steep uptrend. We kind of fell below it, but quickly regained it between yesterday and today throughout the weekend. We broke above this range point of control at 3,000, which was holding down as resistance. We broke above that, and we've made a good solid candle. Now we're at 3,099. We're right below 3,100. Our next target area is 3,200. That's the value area high for this range that we're currently in for Ethereum. Meanwhile, we stay above 3,009, 3,013. is bullish. That's the point of control. If we begin to lose that level, then we're probably heading down to 28.56, 27.76. But Ethereum has had a very, very strong move to the upside here. Oh, sorry about that. Very strong move to the upside. Now the only question becomes, can it continue to hold that move to the upside? Hey, let's take a look at Bitcoin, because Bitcoin will be determining if we're going to be seeing continuation to the upside or not. So as you guys can see here, I appreciate all the likes. Greatly appreciate it. As you guys can see here, we come down. Bitcoin got rejected at 52.3, right, which is a 2021 quarter one pivot. It's also the value area low for a 2021 March value area low range. We got rejected there. Came back down almost to the 50,300 range target for a bounce. We kind of front ran it a little bit. We came down to 50,500, 50,600, give or take. And we had a little bit of a bounce here. We had a bullish engulfing candle yesterday, which just means that this candle from yesterday is way larger than the red candle before it, and it's a green candle with a massive body on it. So that's bullish. And now we got to see if we get back above. If we get above 52.3 and we can hold above that, then Bitcoin's going for another run here. If not, then expect the retest down at 50,349. 50,300 to 49.6 is the target areas of support that we need to hold. If we lose that, we're probably going to be heading a lot lower. So that's what I'm looking at for Bitcoin right now. Real simple, real short. Greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. Somebody saying, can you do Jasmine next? Yes, I will do Jasmine because you're asking on YouTube, so I will prioritize stuff over there. I don't believe I have a chart for it, but I can create one pretty quickly here. Let's just do let's just do Binance. Okay, let's zoom out here. All right, so we haven't been at these levels for quite a long time. So let me pull a range from back over here. It's going to be a little bit of a different because we've had such parabolic growth here in the recent past. Where are we at? All right, let me get April. Sorry about that, guys. Let me get April here. Boom. Okay, perfect. Let me do May as well. May 1st, all the way. Okay. Come on, line up. Gosh, I hate when that happens. There we go. All right. So I can zoom in now. All right. As you can see here, real simple, right? We've obviously been in a very extreme consolidation of price between 0.003 and as high as 0.007 for many months, all the way since May of 2023, all the way literally up until February 16th. So a massive multi-month range, as you can see here. If I pull this here all the way up to here, like just a massive range that we've been in. We broke above that range, right? And we quickly jumped right through the May of 2022 range. Or wait, is it 2022 or 2023? I think it's 23. It's 2022. So we quickly broke above that. Let me fix this here real quick. Oh, no. What's going on? Coño. I'm gonna have to delete that. I completely botched that parallel channel. So give me a second here. Let me fix this. All right. So what happened was we ran through the 2022 May range after we broke out of this like 6 month long range that we were in, right? We broke out of that range, had a massive blast off, and we busted through the 0.008 range all the way to the value area high of 0.014, right? And we quickly jumped into resistance, didn't jump into it. We hit resistance at 0.019, which was the April 2022 range. We hit resistance at its value area low and got instantly rejected, came back, retested the value area high for the May of 2022 range, fell into it, came back above it with an engulfing bullish candle, and now we kind of front ran that resistance once again and coming back down. So now we're literally ranging right now between two ranges from back in 2022. If we lose the 0.014, expect heading a lot lower into the May range. And we need to get above 0.19 to continue the upward momentum here to the upside in the April 2022 range. So that's Jasmine right now. Can you do LCX? Yeah, Ryan, I'll do LCX again, just because you're on YouTube and you're asking, but I already did it earlier in the show. So here's LCX if you missed it the first time. So this is the downward pressure that we've been on, right? Value area low is not the value area low, but the support that we need to hold is 25 cents. We're currently below that right now. As you can see, we're currently at 24 and some change. This is the next support level right here, 23 and some change. If we lose this, then market structure is changing. We're heading lower, and we're probably going to be heading to this 20-cent level. But if we can close above the 25 in the next 38 minutes before the day closes, or that would be a strong indicator to the upside. But you never know. The next daily candle can open and we can start pumping back up. But it's just, if we lose this 25 and we continue to start opening candles under 25, we're probably going to be heading a lot lower. Let me catch up here with the chat. Absolutely no problem, Ryan. Absolutely no problem. I don't mind at all. What about Superverse? Yeah, Superverse looks very, very bullish. I like it a lot. I definitely am going to be picking up a bag and dollar cost averaging into Superverse. Anybody says, any thoughts on Proppy? Are you asking about prop chain? Proppy. Are you talking about this Proppy, or are you talking about Prop C? Are you talking about Prop C or this Proppy token that you were mentioning? Let me see. I don't think I've heard of Proppy. Proppy's got $49 million market cap. Its circulating supply is okay. It's all out. Total circulating supply is out. Okay, cool. What is this thing about? This is a cryptocurrency that operates on Ethereum's platform. Proppy has a current last known price, yada yada. But what does it do? Let's jump over to its website, see if it can tell us what it does. 24/7 real estate closing. Okay, so you can buy and close real estate. Proppy AI. Find out how Proppy leverages AI to enhance your experience. The future of home buying is now. Title and escrow. Okay, so it's real estate on the blockchain using AI. That's pretty cool. That's definitely pretty cool. Hey, Fort Lauderdale, very nice. Maybe someday after this bull run, I can afford something like that. I doubt it. I definitely can't afford it now. I can tell you that. So pretty decent. Proppy. This is the one you're talking about. And then, yeah. Well, was that it? Pro? Yeah. Looks pretty bullish, right? I don't know what kind of level of adoption or marketing they're doing. Let's go check out their Twitter. But yeah, anything with real estate investment, right? Real world assets, very, very bullish. WA leader, right? Real world asset leader in real estate, US licensed. That's important. That's very good. Escrow on smart contracts, 4 billion transactions. Real estate NFT inventor pro listed on Coin. Let's freaking go. I'm gonna hit follow on this thing right here. I'm gonna keep an eye on this. Yeah, this looks really bullish. I mean, real world assets is going to be another sector in crypto that's going to pop off here that nobody's really seen before in the past, with a $49 million market cap only. Total circulating supply is out, so there's not going to be any selling pressure. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Thank you for bringing that up. Wheezy dropping that alpha. Puddle says Cadena. Cadena. Let's see. What's Cadena at right now? Cadena. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. Up 14% today. Let's freaking go. Very, very bullish. Moving up here. Let's see. The last 7 days up 10%, 23% the last month. Okay, nice, nice. So it hasn't had a massive growth where people are priced out of it. Anything 333 million market cap. Okay, so it's a mid cap. Circulating supply is 26, which is not great. We want to see a little bit higher than that, but that's not a deal breaker here. Definitely not a deal breaker. Let's see. Listed on some pretty good exchanges. Let's go check out their website. Powering the human layer of blockchain. Welcome to layer H. There's no layer 1 or layer 2 solutions capable of scaling to serve all of humanity where others can't. Cadena can. Welcome to the layer H, the human layer. They're also a proof of work token, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I was at one of the 0 outages since 2020. Okay, did you have outages before 2020, or did you just? I think you launched in 2020. That's what it is. Transaction speed, and it can scale infinitely with demand. Interesting. Average cost per transaction 0.0005. Okay. Backed by the brightest minds, hyper bridge, transforming, explore the Cadena ecosystem. Interesante. As feature in a bunch of places. Yeah, I've definitely heard about this crypto on and off multiple times. Let me give it a little follow on Twitter. Guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, I would greatly appreciate it at B-Chain Crusader. B-Chain. I couldn't spell Blockchain Crusader. It was too long. B-Chain Crusader. Yeah, it's a layer 1 proof of work blockchain that scales, founded by who created JP Morgan's first blockchain and helped start LCC's crypto group. Very interesting. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. I think overall what they're trying to do, it seems pretty interesting, pretty cool. I like the fact that it's scalable. I like the fact that it's proof of work for sure. I'm just not a big fan of the low circulating supply, but I'm not going to talk bad about it. I think it could definitely do something for sure. It can definitely do something here. You just never know. All right, let's see. Puddles be hitting us with gems. That's right, Wheezy. Puddles has been hitting us with gems. How do you, let me see, Vector Space AI backed by NVIDIA. That's really bullish. Stronghold HSX. Let's take a look at that. Let's see what this thing has been. A lot of people have been talking about SHX here the last couple of days. Down 2% the last day. Let's see, the last week. Where is it at? Seems very bullish in the last month. Up 178% the last month. Down 11% in the last 7 days. Yeah, that's not surprising. I mean, with a run like that, basically 200% in 30 days, a 12% pullback in the last week is not bad at all. Not bad at all. The only thing about this thing that I have noticed before as well is the low circulating supply, right? Only 5% circulating supply. I don't know what their token unlocks look like and how often it's coming onto the market. So I can't speak bad about it, but you got to be aware of that it's such a low circulating supply. If there's a lot of unlocks happening here soon and throughout the year, expect downward pressure. Obviously, you're always going to probably have some pumps in between, but no more inflation into the currency can definitely hurt it as it's moving. Only 58 mil market cap. People are super bullish on this thing. This thing is about payment transactions. Yeah, Stronghold expands payment ecosystems, uses the HX token as a building block for real-world purpose. Yeah, I've looked at this before. Seems interesting. I'm not a big thing about the whole loyalty points, but obviously it's running liquidity for DeFi. If it works for you, it works for you. Let's see, what else do we got over here? Guys, if you want to watch my full screen, want to watch everything I'm looking at over here, definitely go check me out on YouTube, Blockchain Crusader on YouTube. Follow me over here on the X platform if you're not following me already. Somebody says, any thoughts on ASM? Let me take a look at that. I've seen a few people mentioning that to me. but I don't think I'm familiar with ASM. Assemble protocol. Okay. I looked at this a few days ago. Circulating supply 98%. That's good. 89 mil market cap. That's good. I like some high risk stuff right now. Up 39% the last day, 13% the last week, down 22% the last month. Okay, so it's coming down. It's been coming down pretty heavy here. I had a really huge run. Holy smokes. In the beginning of February, all the way up to 15, 17 cents. And since then has had a big crash. So what does this thing do again? I forget. The assemble protocol. Is it assembling the Avengers? What is it doing? So assemble your points on the blockchain, integrate your diversified points into a single asset, which can be managed with ease. What is this? Club ticket sales platform, point integration. So it's also about points being used. It definitely looks like it's in a foreign country where it's probably being used a lot, somewhere in the Asian somewhere in Asia. Marketplace, custody and exchanges, Coinbase. Okay, cool. Yeah. Partners, roadmap. So yeah, it's definitely somewhere in Asia this app is being used for loyalty points. But yeah, I mean, I like the fact the circulating supply is out. Not a lot of selling pressure there. Obviously, it's having a big pullback here. I'll do some quick TA on it just because somebody asked about it, but probably not something that I'm very interested in. Just being straightforward, not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just not the type of narrative or crypto that I'm interested in right now. Let's take a look here. So obviously we've had a massive range. Let's just get December's range. Here we go. December's range, January's range. Bam. And then February's range. We're almost done with February here, guys. Almost done with February. Let me close off my Telegram because I can hear all the little. Oh no, that's not Telegram. That's Discord. Let me quit that as well. So okay, here we are. All right, we broke out of January's value area high. We had a massive run to the upside. Went into price discovery mode. Oh no, we actually have price point over here. So let me see. Let me get a range from back here. A range in what? This is in 2021. Let me get a November range. November range here from 2021. Bam. Let's see what that. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. It's almost like I know TA, guys. It's almost like I know TA. So as you can see here, in the November 2021 range, after we broke out of January's value area high, we had an explosive growth for explosive price action for ASM, Assemble Protocol. We broke into the value area low. We broke into the range of November from 2021. We literally tapped the value area high, which is at 17.7 cents, and got rejected hard. Came right back down into the value area low of that range, lost it, and since then fell back all the way down to retest the value area high of January at 0.08 cents. Lost that too. Just been nothing but red candles. Fell into the February range, but doing nothing but dumping. We are now here towards the end of February, finding a value area low for it at 0.036 and have had a bounce from it. Broke above the point of control and came all the way to the top of the value area high for February, which is 0.069. Tapped it and have gotten rejected from it again, and now we're down at 0.05. So right here, right now, what we have to see can this thing continue to recover. I definitely think it's due for some type of recovery just because of how many red days it's had. Just had massive coming down price action, and as you can see, the red candle started to get smaller, smaller, smaller. So even though there was still selling pressure, it was a lot less, and now we're starting to get some buying pressure back again. So yeah, looking to get back above 0.069, which is the value area high for February, before continuing back up. But I think it's due for a recovery here. I think it's due for a bounce. Let's see, what do we got here going on? What's next? Let me catch up with the chat here. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. If you want to see the screen, make sure you jump on over to YouTube, Blockchain Crusader over there. I'm live right now over there as well. Major says, can't even sell. Oh, is that what was happening with Assemble Protocol? You couldn't sell it? New here, if you had 5K to drop, where would you put it? Ooh, that's a good question, Dennis. So look, that's a good question, right? And I'll answer it the most honest way I can. I don't know certain things about you, right? So I can only tell you what I would do, right? And the things I have to do first is ask myself some very basic questions. How much risk am I willing to take? This 5K, am I willing to completely lose that 5K? Or like, no, maybe I'm only willing to lose like 2,000 out of that 5K, right? Those are some questions you need to answer for yourself, right? And then the question about risk. Okay, I'm willing to lose all of it. Okay, awesome. I don't need it to pay any bills. I don't need it for my savings account. I don't need it for anything. I just want to invest it. It's extra money sitting there. All right, cool. Boom. We got that question out of the way. All right, ready to invest 5,000. Now I got to ask myself, how much risk do I want to put on this 5,000? Do I want to put some high risk, high reward type strategy, or do I want to go more of a relaxed strategy, right? Very, very conservative, or do I want something more balanced in the middle? If you want something balanced in the middle, you want 50% of your portfolio to be blue chip projects, right? Specifically Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's very low risk of considered. Every investment has risk, but considered crypto terms, Bitcoin and Ethereum have the least amount of risk in general. Obviously, they're going to have the least amount of gains for your portfolio as well, because there's such high market caps and such low risk, right? Lower the risk, the lower the rewards. So you want to put 50% into that, 25% into mid cap cryptos, right? And then 25% into some more high risk, low cap cryptos. That is literally the middle of, right? And then if you want to add more risk, then obviously you put less than 50% in the top two cryptos with the least amount of risk of blue chips, and you add more to your risky and your mid-tier cryptos, and you get less of the blue chips. So you add more risk to that portfolio. And then if you want very conservative, then you obviously make your entire crypto portfolio heavily revolved around Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the other top 10 cryptos. That being said, right, I would shoot for somewhere in the middle. If this is my first time ever in crypto, I want to at least have some of my crypto, making sure that I have least risk. So I would put 50% into Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? Just because I know Bitcoin can double up, triple up, whatever that is. That's, even though it's not going to make you rich overnight, it's going to make you money, and it's going to grow your portfolio. Between Bitcoin and Ethereum, 50% into that, right? Maybe even as little as 45%. And then I would jump into the what I would do with my other 25 of like mid-tier cryptos. I would definitely have to look for some from other cryptocurrencies, such as like Caspa, right? I would look into Caspa, Stacks, Layer 2 for Bitcoin. Still in the top 100, right? VeChain, Injective. Let me see, what else do we have here? Chronos, Sui, a lot of different other cryptos that fit in the top, that are in the 100, that fit into that category of mid-tier cryptos that are going to perform well, but they do contain more risk than Bitcoin and Ethereum, but less risk than the low cap cryptos. Then in the low cap crypto section, I would definitely be looking for things with like 100, even up to 200 mil market cap and lower. Even up to 500 mil wouldn't be terrible. But obviously, the lower that market cap gets, the higher and higher amount of risk you're putting on that portfolio. Let's see, let me catch up here. D Taylor, what's going on, bro? Greatly appreciate it. Currently have XLM, LCX, XRP, Render Quant, BYC. I don't know what BYC is, unless you meant to say BTC. Then that's great. Ethereum's great. Quant thing's gonna do good. LCX, I think is gonna do pretty well. XLM and XRP are questionable on my end, right? XLM is XRP's ugly stepsister. XRP, I think could reach maybe $3 to $5 if it finally gets its stuff together. But in the long term, I'm not a supporter of XRP. I'm not a supporter of XLM. Um, not a supporter of RIP or anything like that. I don't like any of the ISO 220 coins except for like Quant. This is the only one that I hold, and it's only because it has built-in pumponomics, very low market cap, and it has very good marketing. Somebody in the chat saying, then when Cocknet launches, then its validator node retire. Blockchain could buy $4,000 of Cock Inu and then deposit the 1K into KuCoin and put it on 30x leverage on Cock Inu once the run starts. Power friend, dude, you're a savage, bro. That is a savage move. Savage move. He's talking about Cock Inu, the meme coin. Dude, look at this thing. Holy smokes. Look at Syncus for here real quick. I'm gonna jump into Cock Inu in just a minute, but look at this thing. I told you guys about Syncus here being at this massive double bottom neckline. Once we broke above that, it was gonna go into price discovery, and so it has. Is up 31% the last 24 hours, up at 56 mil market cap. Let's freaking go, bro. Let's go take a look at Cock Inu here real quick. No, not cow. Cock Inu. At 103 mil market cap right now. Real simple, still ranging between the two levels that I told you guys about, right? We broke above this above this point of control here at 114, right? We broke above that, and then we hit this local high in the range that is at 50.21 and got rejected from that level, came back down. Now we're bouncing back off the point of control. We need to continue holding this point of control. If not, we're probably going to retest some of these lower value area lows here, which we've already done 3 times. But I honestly do believe in the long term of Cock Inu, I do believe Cock Inu is going to be the next meme coin to reach $1 billion market cap. And this is coming from a guy that has never really been bullish on any meme coin, never really talked about any meme coin, but looking into the AVAX ecosystem, how the AVAX ecosystem has been absorbing Cock Inu, the level of community, the level of just the AVAX Foundation themselves investing money into these cultures, into these communities like Cock Inu, creating its own subnet, all the dApps that are being built on top of Cock Inu's own ecosystem is huge. So I definitely think that Cock Inu could be the next Shiba and could reach $1 billion market cap in the long term. Any thoughts on SEI? I'll hit ICP here next as well. SEI, let's see over here. Where's SEI at right now? Excuse my daughter, she's having a little bit of an issue today. SEI is down 3.8% today. Let's see, on the week is down 13%. Over the month is still up 37%. This thing is a financial institutional player. From what I remember, yeah, accelerating the future, the fastest parallel blockchain, and it's pushing. What is it working with? It's working with Circle. Redefining blockchain technology. What was it? Was it not SEI that did the institutional stuff? What was this thing building? I can't remember right now. Oh yeah, institutions. Here it is. Yeah, a new frontier for financial institutions. So this is definitely working with institutions, exchanges, a lot of big, backers here. You can see Multi-Coin Capital, Coinbase, DeFi Digital. Definitely some big names behind SEI. I think SEI is going to do pretty well. Let's jump into the TA for SEI. Where is my? Here it is. Binance. These are some horizontal levels here. Oops. Let me see. A lot of horizontal levels. Let me see some monthly ranges. Okay. Nope. That's not it. All right. Let's get. Let me clear this thing up because this thing has got a bunch of stuff that I don't want it to have right now. So let me just clear this up here. All right. Let's get the monthly ranges. Let's get the range for January. All the way. What's up? I've only been live for 40 minutes. I'll probably be live for another 25 minutes. All right, that's January's range. This is February's developing range right now. So as you can see, we pretty much came down, right? SEI broke down to the value area low of January's range, and then we've had a massive pump since retaking the value area high of January, which is at 0.77 cents. It's broke up as high as $1.02, then fell back below the value area high of the of February's developing range. But look where we've bounced off. We bounced off the January value area high, which was sitting at 82 cents. We've bounced off of that. We're making a move back towards the value area high. I have a little bit of a rejection here. Chart prime looks pretty neutral. Market cipher looks pretty neutral. Can definitely have a bounce up to the upside here again. If not, we're gonna have to retest this 77 level. If we lose 77, then value area point of control for January was 72. And then if that is also lost, then we're headed towards this point of control, 64 cents, and worst case 58 for February. That's what I'm looking at for SCI. Let's take a look at ICP as well. So ICP here, let me see ICP. Where are you at, ICP? ICP. So yeah, ICP was in this big upward trend, right? Holding it. We lost it once again. We got rejected from this 2022 range, $14.66. Came back down, crashed through these levels, lost the uptrend, and now we're sitting right at a horizontal level of support here at $12.36. If that is lost, we are headed towards the value area low of $11.81. If that is lost, then the next point is about 11.12, worst case possibly 10.43. But right now we're trying to hold this 12.47 as support for ICP. All right, let's 1 billion is FUD, 40 billion is programmed for cock inu. Subnets is going to do it. Possible, power friend, very possible, right? Anything's possible. I don't like to get overexcited, but anything is possible. Dennis is saying, where do you buy cock? You buy cock inu on Trailer Joe. The DEX for AVAX is Trailer Joe. That's where you can buy it. You can convert your AVAX to cock inu over there. So yeah, that's where you can get that. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Let me catch up with the chat here. Guys, if you want to watch the screen, watch all the TA, just make sure you jump on over to YouTube at Blockchain Crusader. I'm live over there. I see a lot of you guys jumping over. What's your thought on Root Network? Haven't heard of that. Don't really know. When you are looking, are you looking at white papers or websites when you're researching? Oh, so when I'm here live, I don't jump into the white paper because it takes an in-depth, not like time to read the whole white paper. I just check out their website, see what the narrative, what sector is this crypto falling under. I check out their social media, like Twitter, right? A lot of crypto people are on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter and you're in crypto, you're definitely missing out. And then I check them out. I see what they're doing. Give them a follow so I can stay updated. And then I just check out their tokenomics, right? I check out their chart. I check out what sector they're in, and I just, give a quick brief action on that. But I don't go diving into the white paper unless I'm gonna be doing some hardcore research. But I'm not gonna be doing that on a live stream. I see you on all the lives. You're very active. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. What do you think about Solnick on Solana ecosystem? Only 900, and so I've seen a few people talk about this thing. Let me see. What is Solnick? Is that a meme coin of some kind? Solnick. Let me see. Let me jump over to CoinGecko. It's okay, Pookie. Solnick. Okay, so nothing's coming up except for this Gecko terminal. So I'm assuming it's some type of meme coin for sure. So they can't, yeah, it's probably some level of meme coin on Solana. Yeah. Not gonna really waste my time on that. Unless I'm looking at the wrong one, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to be coming up anywhere else. Thank you for the follows, guys. I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys hitting that follow button It's a great project. We'll see. Selling Q1 2025 is the plan. Yeah, 2025 is definitely going to be an interesting year. I can tell you that. I've heard a lot about an early bull run. It kind of feels like it. Not so well, yeah, kind of right. The last 2023 was definitely part of the bull run for sure. Bitcoin was up over 150% in 20 from 2023, so a very big year for 2023. But you know, a lot of things have changed in the in Bitcoin's ecosystem, right? We've had Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ETF come out, right? That's changed the game, right? A lot of accumulation on Bitcoin, right? That I showed you guys on Twitter here, the post from earlier from the level of accumulation that's happening on Bitcoin, massive accumulation because of the ETFs, right? High demand. The halving is happening this year. We have high interest rates, high inflation, right? We have banks collapsing. So a lot of people are being pushed over to Bitcoin because they're noticing that Bitcoin is hard money, and hard money drives out weak money. So therefore, you know, it's one of those things where this bull run could definitely be a lot bigger than most people are expecting it to be. Okay, let me check over here. It says just started looking at Sol, SOUL. Now SOL from Solana. Sol. It's for a gaming layer one. Let's take a look at that. Sol Phantasma. Okay. Phantasma 17 mil market cap. I like it. High risk, high reward here. Let's go. Let's see what this thing's about. Circulating supply is all out. That's good. You're saying that this is a gaming, okay, smart NFTs, gaming dApps, experience the future of gaming, your gateway to Web3 by Sol. Why does this seem familiar? Unless there was a different ticker named Sol in the previous bull run. But I'm not sure. So, okay, it's working on non-fungibles, dApps, working a lot of stuff, working on crypto gaming, dual token ecosystem. Okay. Exchanges, KuCoin, and Simple Swap, Houdini Swap. Check out Houdini Swap. I like Houdini Swap. It incorporates privacy into your swaps and your stuff. So that's always cool. Let's check out their Twitter. Phantasma chain. Give them a little follow here. Fully audited L1 eco-friendly C# blockchain. Okay, C#. That's a good programming language. Very well known. A lot of very easy to program in. Anyone that's a programmer can pretty much develop in C#. So that's good. It means it's easy to drive developers over there. I know because I am a developer. I am a programmer by trade. So C# is something I'm very familiar with. For on-chain gaming, entertainment, and content creation at Unity. Okay, so they're working with Unity SDK, which is Unity is a gaming engine used to create video games, like hardcore video games. SDK, smart NFT tech, AI smart contract coder. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder what their marketing is looking like. Some people that I know are definitely following them. Haven't really heard too much about this project, but let's freaking go. I mean, it's definitely filling a void, right? Crypto gaming, and it's on a different blockchain. I know AVAX crypto gaming is looking very good. There's a lot of marketing behind that. So this just depends on how much marketing you can do to really get its name out there. 17 mil market cap, it's high risk, but high risk is high reward. Obviously, scared money don't make no money, but you know, obviously not telling you to go check any of that out. Sora AI, is that an actual crypto? Did they make it into a crypto already? I know that OpenAI launched their Sora AI project, and that thing freaking, is it this? I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it's this. Sora AI is gonna change the game, right? With all the AI video content that I can create, content creation is gonna change. Just everything's gonna change with that level. AI is just gonna wreck and change absolutely every single industry and turn it upside down. And whatever company or industry is not incorporating AI into their business strategies to stay competitive is gonna get left behind, because AI will change absolutely everything and just make you as an individual or a company way more productive, way more just on cutting edge stuff that somebody that's not using AI won't be able to keep up with. So I do foresee future jobs where people are going to be asking you, what kind of AI skills do you have? What kind of AI tools have you used? And just really looking for those type of incorporation and skills to be able to incorporate it into the different companies. I need help learning Python. Oh, dude, Python's a good programming language. I liked Python. I used a lot of it back in college. Python was really really cool. You can build a lot of cool stuff with Python. Python's extremely powerful. It's one of those underrated programming languages. Let me see. Let me try to keep up with the chat over here. Are you a fan of VRL and LCX? I am a fan of VRL. Virtual. What's it called? Virtual. No, I don't remember. It's called virtual. VRL is called Virtual X. Virtual X. Not to be confused with another one that's out there. It's called like Virtual Protocol or something. Virtual X. They're literally working on service provider over there in Europe. They're literally partnering up with like the third or fourth largest service provider in Europe. So it's going to be huge. Part of like the whole phone situation, company stuff. So very low market cap. It's like 6 mil, 5.7 mil market cap right now. Extremely high risk, but high reward. And if they pull off these partnerships, which they seem to be doing everything that they're saying that they are, it's pretty good. It's going to be pretty huge. LCX, obviously a big institutional exchange play out there in Europe as well. Heard of GRT? Yeah, the graph, GRT, right? The graph, which is basically the Google of crypto, trying to create its own Google index kind of scenario. But this thing's been around for a long time. Their marketing really is terrible. Not a lot of people know about it. It will have its moves. It will have its pump. It's part of the AI big data sector in crypto, but its marketing is pretty bad. So it's going to follow the AI trend, but it's already a 2.7 mil market cap. It can continue to go up and do a lot better stuff in the bull market, as the bull market is still just getting started. But I don't hold the graph. I just think there's other AI tokens out there that can do a lot bigger moves. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Thoughts on Polkadot? I think Polkadot is gonna start changing up some stuff. They're gonna release Polkadot 2.0, which is gonna be a big revamp to how they incentivize to use their parachains business model. So it's very good for them to make more money, and it's very good for just easier incorporation and integrations with a lot of other cryptos. So I think Polkadot's got a good future on it. ETH hitting 6K. Yeah, I think ETH ETF is going to get approved here in the next year or so at some point. And if it does, I think ETH can hit between 10 to 12K. Nayland says, bro, Gala, so I've talked about Gala a few times here. I've been very bullish on Gala in the past in the bear market, but with the FUD and the scenarios with their founders back and forth going on, their tokenomics are pretty bad. I think there's a lot of other crypto gaming tokens out there that are going to outperform it and do a lot better. So I'm still holding my small bag of Gala because I picked it up in the bear market, but I'm not like really like focused on Gala being this huge thing or anything. What do you think ETH will do before 2025? Yeah, like I said, I don't know about before 2025 if it's going to happen this year or not, but with an ETH ETF being approved, I definitely see ETH reaching potentially between 10 to 5K, especially if Bitcoin goes up to 200 plus K. ETH can definitely, I believe, follow that and hit. We're above 3,100 right now. Let's freaking go. Up above 3,100 right now for Ethereum. Let's go. This thing's rocking and rolling. Buying more Orange on a little dip. Yeah, dude, Orange is part of Bitcoin's ecosystem. Very bullish crypto in aspect, just DeFi play, right, on Bitcoin's ecosystem. Had a nice dip down to 39 cents. Now it's at a great little bounce, dude. Damn, I missed that dip. That was a great dip right there. 10 mil market cap, obviously high risk. 44 cents right now. Was up 8% the last 7 days, up 320 and 32% in the last month. So definitely has had a big run in the last month or so. So definitely keep an eye on that. But I think Orange overall is going to do very well. Anything in the Bitcoin ecosystem is going to do good overall. Very bullish on that, all along with Ords, right? Ords is the DEX for Bitcoin's ecosystem. BRC20 token is up 17% alone today. In the last week is up 143%. Let's freaking go. We went up as high as 22 cents today. So it's had a massive run. Still only 43. What's the market cap right now? 43 mil market cap right now, give or take. I've been talking about this thing since like 18 mil market cap. So very bullish. Any thoughts on Ordi Bank pre-sale on Ape Terminal? Not. I don't have any information on Ordi Bank pre-sales on the Ape Terminal. Cardano, very bullish on Cardano long term. I'm a big holder of Cardano. Been buying Cardano since 2018, 2017 at 2 cents. Bought it in this last bear market again. I think Cardano is definitely going to hit between $3 to $5 one more time. It could even go higher than that, but just conservatively between $3 to $5 easy with all the smart contracts and dApps and NFTs that they're building now. Definitely can keep going. Guys, I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you join my community. Hit the link in the bio. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a link in the description. Go join my community over there. Stay up to date with everything I'm doing. And you can ask me any direct questions over there, and we can all grow together throughout this bull market. So I appreciate every single one of you guys out here. And like always, hodl like it's hot. See you guys.